Hi, my name's Ruthie and I'm going to be talking to you about food waste in Glasgow. In 2013, WRAP estimated annual food within UK households, hospitality, food manufacture, retail and wholesale sectors is around 12 million tonnes, 75% of which could be avoided. This costs up to £19 billion per year and is associated with 20 million tonnes of greenhouse gas emissions. 90% of this is down to household and food manufacture. With this in mind, I wanted to take a closer look at what my home, Glasgow, is doing about its food waste. Glasgow is a port city with a population of just under 600,000 and is located in the western lowlands of Scotland on the River Clyde. Glasgow was an industrial city with heavy manufacturing, but that declined in the late 20th century. Manufacturing has largely been replaced by service industries. People no longer live in communities working for large local employers such as the shipyards or heavy engineering companies such as Rolls-Royce or Babcock. They now generally have to travel to their work. The days of a lunchbox packed for work have gone and are replaced by large coffee chains and fast food outlets to service lunchtime requirements. Corner and local shops have been replaced by supermarkets. People drive to do the weekly shop. Supermarkets encourage bulk buying with 2-for-1 offers and multi-packs. Food bought is not always required and becomes a waste. As Glasgow increases, its service industries, conference, events, tourism creates more hotels and restaurants. With eating out increasingly becoming a leisure activity, then food waste is a concerning issue. The loss of industry and jobs, along with one of the deepest recessions in the economy, has also paradoxically led to the rise of food banks and hunger in the poor. So how is Glasgow rising to this challenge of dichotomy? In 2008 to 2009, 346,917 tonnes of solid waste was collected from 290,000 homes and 6,500 commercial organisations in Glasgow. Of this waste, 20% of it was recycled and composted. Glasgow has predominantly relied on landfills as their method of waste disposal. It is desired that landfill use be kept at a minimum due to the generation of methane and toxic leachates as waste decomposes. Without action, Glasgow faces recycling costs of £33.7 million per annum. On top of that, they could face a landfill allowance penalty of £10.1 million. So what is Glasgow doing to reduce their food waste? In order to achieve the Scottish Government's Zero Waste Plan by 2020, the Waste Strategy was introduced in 2009. W stood for waste, which is seeing waste as a resource rather than refuse and maximising the opportunities this affords. A for awareness, increasing awareness of initiatives and opportunities to reduce, reuse and recycle waste. S for sustainability, development which meets the needs of the present without compromising the ability of future generations to meet their own needs. T for technology, embracing technology in our challenge to maximise recycling and waste resource potential. And E for environment, to protect, improve and enhance them. To deal with food waste, a food and drink material hierarchy was produced. On the inverted triangle, at the top, prevention and reduction are the primary goals. Prevention includes the reduction in waste, then optimisation, which involves the redistributing of food to people or using it as animal feed. With the inevitable waste, 3 options are put into practice. In order to recycle, waste is sent to anaerobic digestion or composted. In recovery, this incineration of waste produces energy, which can be used. Lastly, the least preferable option is disposable, where waste will be incinerated without energy recovery, sent to landfill or to the sewer. In order to reduce waste, Glasgow Recycling and Renewable Energy Centre is promoting the public to plan meals before shopping in order to cut down household waste. The council has also distributed over 113,000 kitchen waste caddies that can be emptied into the brown bins for biodegradable waste that are emptied every 2 weeks. This waste can then be used as valuable resources such as agricultural fertiliser and green energy. Due to proper siting, design and management, landfills have become safer and more environmentally friendly. Byproducts are dealt with more effectively. The methane is now produced by bioreactors, making it more purified and able to use as fuel, whilst leachates are treated biologically and chemically to minimise the groundwater pollution. In order to understand what my local supermarkets do to improve on food waste, I emailed my 3 local stores, Whole Foods, Sainsbury's and Morrisons. Whole Food replied and a member of staff of the other shops informed me of their particular stores. Whole Foods replied, "We currently donate unsold food items to 6 local charities over 6 days. We are currently in search of a 7th, so we can continue to donate each day. We also regularly have our food intercepted by the Real Junk Food Project Glasgow, who serve meals at various locations on a pay-as-you-feel basis." In order to encourage customers to use all their food, Sainsbury's has created a food rescue app that allows customers to enter the ingredients they have on their computer and then it generates recipes that would use them. Sainsbury's also claimed to donate in-date food to worthy causes throughout the UK. Food that has passed its best before date, hence not fit for human consumption, is dealt with differently. Baked goods and bread are sent away to be turned into animal feed. The rest of the food is sent to the anaerobic digesters. Sainsbury's has become the UK's largest retailer of anaerobic digestion. Their food waste is collected and sent to BIFA, which produces green energy for homes. However, when I asked a member of staff at a local store what they did with their food waste, the response was that it gets sent to a landfill, except for the bread, as they can claim money back on their unsold products. When I phoned my local Morrisons, a member of staff informed me that there are charities that come in during the week to collect food. This correlates with what they're promised on their site. They believe that they are different to the other retailers as they make as well as sell their food, which gives them unrivaled opportunities to reduce waste. They also donate food to charities across the UK. From the information available, it is clear to see Glasgow has improved significantly considering their approach to food waste. In order for the council to tackle domestic waste, they have provided the necessary equipment to encourage households across the city to be more responsible. Penalties also help to get the desired outcome. There seems to be little controversy around the subject. The Glasgow community seem happy to contribute to the environmental scheme. This gives the impression that environmental health awareness is successful. It's very encouraging to see that the general public are willing to make a difference. My local supermarkets, Whole Foods, Morrisons, have reported that they carry out the promises they delivered. Sainsbury's promise a lot on their site. However, when a local store is questioned, their answer is different. This is a red flag that needs to be investigated more. Overall, it's a positive outcome. The people really do make Glasgow, and the further public encouraging could make it even greener.